Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do an inner bevel text with a drop shadow, which is exactly this right here. This is an inner bevel and it has a slight drop shadow. The first thing you want to do is open a new canvas. So go ahead and click on the little white paper. You can go to File and New, which I can't do right now. Okay. Choose your width and height. I'm doing 400 by 200. Your resolution, you can leave that. You don't have to touch that really. I don't. Make sure that you have raster background checked. Color depth, I don't touch that either, but I use 8-bit channel. Color, you want to check transparent. Make sure this is checked because now you have a color background and we want to make it a transparent background. So go ahead and click OK. So once you have your canvas, go ahead over to the text tool, which is the little A inside the square, and click on that. Once you have your text tool clicked, go up to where it says font and choose your font. I will be using Carnevalee Freakshow today. You can find it for free practically anywhere. It's a free font. You can go to defont.com or FontCube, which is where I think I got it. I'm not sure. You can just search it on Google. It's spelled C-A-R-N-I-V-A-L-E-E and then Freakshow. I'm using a size 40. I don't really touch any of this. I align it center and make sure the anti-alias is sharp. I'm using line style solid and also make sure that it's create as vector. You can choose to change the stroke to make it bigger, or just one is standard practically. What the stroke is the outline on the text. You can see the pink stuff here. That's the stroke. Next thing you want to do is choose your colors. I chose pink and gray, just like right here in my example. To change your color, an easier way to do it, instead of just clicking here and then waiting for it to load and get this window open, which has a gradient and pattern, whatever. If you're just going to be working with color, an easy way to do it is left click for the stroke or foreground color and then right click for the background or fill color. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it back to my pink color. If you want to change it to pattern or gradient, you can also use this on both things. Okay, or you can flip it. Isn't that cool? You can flip it anywhere really. Okay, anyways, go ahead and click inside your canvas. You can pretty much click anywhere and type in your text. I'm going to go ahead and type in tutorial. Okay, once you have it typed in, center it in your canvas like so. Okay, then you're going to go up to Effects, 3D Effects, and Inner Bevel. Here you're going to notice you have a window. You have two windows, one that says before and one that says after. This is where your text looks like, and this is what it's going to look like after the bevel. So make sure that your settings are set to this, which would be your bevel will be number 2, or the one that looks, like a semicircle, like a quarter of a circle. Your width 10, smoothness 25, depth 5, ambience -27, shininess 35, angle 135, intensity 35, elevation 60, and make sure that your color is white. Okay, you can of course play around with these settings and maybe find something that you like better. This is the only setting I use. Okay, so there you go. You have beveled text. Now I like to add a drop shadow to this. So to add a drop shadow, go ahead back to Effects, go to 3D Effects, and then go to Drop Shadow. Okay, and as you can see, this also has the little before and after windows. This is what it looked like without the drop shadow, and this is what it looked like with it. I'm using an offset of vertical 1 and horizontal -1. You can play around with this to find something that suits you better. This I constantly change. So this is not my set. I'm going to use it now, but sometimes I do more, sometimes, you know, I do a little bit less. So I'm going to do 1 and -1, opacity 80. Sometimes I usually leave it at 80, sometimes I do 90, sometimes I do the full 100, depending on what I'm doing. And blur 5. And this, I don't really go over 10, I think would be the most that I've used. And sometimes I don't blur at all. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and blur 5. And then color black. You can choose whatever color you want. You know, black is the most common one. And then you're going to click OK. And there you go. You have inner bevel text with a slight drop shadow. So hopefully this tutorial helped you in, you know, making your text a little bit prettier. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. So, you know, have a good day.